Hi guys, my name is Nonema Tigela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want us to talk about LPC person that is coming in the forefront on Monday on the Senzo Mewa case. That's quite interesting, right? But before we talk about that, guys, please make sure that you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Guys, please make sure engagement is key here on social media. Engage, 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 engage. Your comments, put them there. Ask the questions. Say what you want to say. As long as you are not rude, as long as I'm cool with that. Please, guys, make sure at all times. Now, guys, you remember that on Friday, there was really no proceedings per se. There was no cross-examination of Brigadier Gininda. But what had happened, there was a lot of things that happened at once. In a space of from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, there was a lot that happened. Wow, that was what a wow. Do you understand? So while that a lot was happening on Friday, one of the things that was interesting or to quite catch was that we had Advocate by the way standing up on behalf of the state, asking or telling, I don't know, the court that they are going to bring a new witness from LPC. And I was like, excuse me, aren't you busy with the cross-examination? I don't think Umnisi actually got that because Umnisi was busy with what he was busy with that day on Friday. I don't think he actually understood or catch that because why would Baloyi want to bring another witness while we are in the middle of cross-examination? That did not make sense for me. We are in the middle of cross-examination. Why can't that witness wait? What is he up to? I do not trust Baloyi at all due to his behavior in that courtroom. So I do not trust him. I'm sorry. And so now for me, it is very suspicious what he's doing. It is either he saw that he needs to deal with what was happening, that house of cards that was falling in front of us, that collapsing of Jordan buildings, because the Jordan walls fall on Friday. In fact, the entire week they were, because Messi was Israel busy singing and making sure that he was doing this like you remember the story of Israel in the Bible. Umnisi was them doing the rounds across the big walls of the most powerful kingdom of Jordan. And he had the Jordan walls falling down the entire week. He was raining on them like this. So I want to believe that this is a ploy to distract Umnisi from what he is busy doing right now. I do not trust you, by the way. I'm sorry to say I don't trust you. I think you are up to no good. I think you are up to something by bringing LPC in the middle of a cross-examination back in it. I don't care how short he's going to be. I think with bringing LPC, you are trying to throw off Umnisi somewhere, somehow. Something is going on there. I do not trust him, Baloyi, at all. And also, the other thing that I found very interesting was the judge's questions, the way he was asking them. He's asking if, okay, you want to bring another person, because the judge was under the impression that that's what's going to happen at that time, that on Friday, that they are going to pause Gininda and deal with this LPC person. And then he got to understand at a later stage that no, actually, Ubaloyi was the one that actually requested for a postponement on Friday, not the person who's on the podium, which is obviously doing a cross-examination. It was Ubaloyi. I guess the kitchen was too hot and the heat he couldn't take, I guess. And then he is the one that suggested that we need to pause. Why? I did not understand. I guess Umnisi was like, you know what? It's a Friday. Let me go rest. I'm going to church tomorrow. I'll just rest and then go to church whatsoever. But for me, when the judge was asking these questions, he asked Ugoti, is he an admitted attorney? And then Ubaloyi was like, no, it's an official from LPC. I felt like Judge Rada should have probed better or even further there and ask, why would we get someone who is not an admitted attorney to come and, what you mean? What like, for me, that left something sour, somewhere, sour taste, because I could not understand. Do we keep people, do we send juniors? Because if you are not admitted, I will take it as if you are a junior. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll take it as if you're a junior. So why are they going to send a junior to do this job? Okay, he's on leave this week. That's what he said, Ubaloyi, on Friday. So why didn't they send someone else? Because if the CEO is not there, if the CFO is there, if the CFO is not there, someone else in high position will be there. There is always someone. General manager will be there. So why are you not sending someone else? What? You know what? I do not trust those people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I do not trust them, and I can't help myself. So my questions that I have is, why now? Why are we being thrown off? Because that's how it feels. And why in the middle of cross-examination, Kakininda? And also, we all know one of the things that LPC can come and talk about is the situation of Umchiako, because Umnisi at some point he had asked Kuti he stated to bring the information about e-registration Gamchiako, which is the one that it's his credentials that are very questionable. It's his credentials, because the question that one needs to ask is, was Mjiako registered under LPC in 2020 when he represented Ubongani Ntanzi? When he represented Ubongani Ntanzi in front of Cronje, was he registered? I have so many views in my head, and they are doing this. My head is doing Ines pity when it comes to that, because it's either, but I do not see them coming to throw Mjiako under the bus. Under what circumstances? Because if they are throwing Mjiako under the bus, that means they are throwing their own case under the bus. Unless Ulona, this is a card that he is pulling out. Ubaloyi, what if Ubaloyi is pulling out this card of throwing Mjiako under the bus because he's trying to save himself? So if ever this person comes and says Mjiako was never registered, then the entire situation of Cronje is not going to stand. Do you understand? If he does that, then the case gets to get thrown out, and then perhaps he can save himself. Unless this is Baloyi trying to save himself. Unless this is a move because he can see now a lot of things are coming out, and he's trying to block Umnisi to further embarrassing him, humiliating him, doing all of those things. If this is him trying to do that sharp. But I do not see, if he still wants his case to stand, coming to block, to expose Mjiako. I don't see how. The only reason, in my view, he can expose Mjiako, he would want eyes to be on Mjiako, so Mjiako can stand on that and deal with that nonsense himself. Yeah, now he would be saving himself by throwing Mjiako under the bus, and then the case gets thrown out because Ubet. Things are not looking good for anyone. Those are my thoughts when it comes to this, because it won't make sense. It won't. No, it won't make sense for him to throw Mjiako under the bus now. It won't. Unless this is him trying to save himself. If he, Baloyi, is trying to save himself, it will make sense to do this so that he can stop Mnisi. And then he is going to be the one that says, if they are saying Mjiako was not registered, then it means I foresee him doing that. And then he will say, then my lord, that means the what you call the confession of accused number 2 can't stand in a court of law because he was not represented. When that happens, Judge Rota has no choice but to throw the case out. Unless that's where they are going now, so that the case can be thrown out. Then what if this is his plan? but we don't know. Let's hope for Monday to come, because Monday will come. Whatever happens, Monday will come. And let's just see what's going to happen on Monday. It's either that's where they are going. I hope that is the card that he is playing. I don't know about you guys, but those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because I think it's either he's trying to save himself, or I don't know. I don't know what, or else, wow, you never trust anything when it comes to these guys. I don't know. But we are going to hear on Monday. It's either someone is trying to throw the case out before his own shenanigans come out, then let's let him, Giago, take the fall and then deal with that one at a private space, because this one is very public, guys. This one is very public, and it's one for each own right now. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Please, let's talk in comment section. Thank you so much. I'll see you on our next video. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.